For the fifth part in this pencil series on the little details in nature, I decided to draw a pine cone. I know when I drew the flower, the monotony of the center was a little bit of a mental block for me, but for some reason, even though this pine cone had a lot of repeated shapes, I was totally fine with drawing them, aside from maybe the last half of the pine needles. And that could be because I learned from the flower that I needed to be a little bit more patient with myself, or it could have just been my mood on this particular day. Whatever it was, I thoroughly enjoyed creating this picture, and I think part of that was because I was truly looking at the little details instead of looking at the repeated shapes as the same and boring. I was focusing on how they were different and where the shadows were different, which I think was a good exercise for me since in my regular pencil drawings I tend to do bigger picture as opposed to close-ups. And even though I'm pretty sure I've said this before, or at least some variation of this, in case you needed that little nudge today, I wanted you to know you can try different things in your art. You might not love it, but it might be a refreshing change of pace. You'll never know until you try. And I'm pretty sure the worst thing that can happen is you just go back to your regular style of art. And then you're still creating, and you know something you don't like, which is a win, another win. Although, I suppose on the other hand, if you take my encouragement to the extreme, you could find something you love and then you have to go and spend all this money on a new hobby, so I guess take my advice with a grain of salt. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.